to pass along because we feel the same way. Here is the senator's shout out to you, wonderful people taking care of us.
There's going to be some painful lessons learned out of this experience, but one thing we've learned already that isn't painful but inspiring, and that is you, our frontline health workers, our true heroes. And I just wanted to reach out and tell you that on behalf of all Virginians, because I know everybody's feeling this, we deeply, deeply thank you.
And that was Senator Kaine speaking from his office in Richmond.
Virginia Senator Tim Kaine and his counterpart, Mark Warner, they want more details about a coronavirus outbreak on board a Navy aircraft carrier tonight. This after the captain of the USS Theodore Roosevelt sent a letter pleading for help. He says if the Navy doesn't take action, sailors will die. That message is hitting home tonight with the loved ones. Investigative reporter Laura Geller has that story.
Deployments are hard enough. One parent takes on the role of two, all the work and all the worry. You hope your sailor comes home to you safely. That anxiety is a lot of weight, and that's before the fears of a COVID-19 outbreak on board. As the captain, it's important for me to maintain an open dialogue with the families. That's the grim warning in this letter we've gotten our hands on. It's from the captain of the USS Theodore Roosevelt to the families of those on board, making you fear what he's going to say next. Captain Brett Crozier describes the growing outbreak on board his ship. He writes, "Sailors are our top priority, and we will do everything we can to keep them safe."
What about those families? If they're seeing that the CEO of the ship is concerned about their service member, do they need to is there a greater level of concern that they should have?
That greater level of concern stems from the brutal honesty of the ship's commander. Social distancing on an aircraft carrier is almost impossible. In this letter to Navy leaders, Crozier says, "We cannot allow a single sailor to perish as a result of this pandemic unnecessarily. Decisive action is required."
What do you think making letters like this public does for the families?
Certainly raises the level of awareness, but it also heightens the sense of concern. In uncertain times, transparency is important.
Navy leaders said today they're taking action to clean the ship and hope to have about 2,700 sailors off the ship in the coming days.
Our plan has always been to remove as much of the crew as we can while maintaining for the ship's safety. This ship has weapons on it, it has munitions on it, it has expensive aircraft, and it has a nuclear power plant. It requires a certain number of people on that ship to maintain the safety.
To see if these actions help, all the families at home can do, as with any deployment, is wait. Laura Geller, WUSA 9.